Welcome back, everyone. It's pretty much the last few days of May, all right? We ended up the month of May with a lot of surprises. It has been quite a volatile month. Well, the whole year has been pretty volatile. But what I have to say today is what just happened over the weekend and on last Friday. That's insane, you know, on the last minute, on the second turn of the last minute of the bell, you know, Donald Trump comes in and I'm gonna tell you in a second. But before, guys, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. And don't forget that we do have a Telegram channel. I've been posting trades, I've been posting analysis, I've been posting market updates every single day. So if you're not there, that's the type of information you're missing. Sometimes you hear all of me, you know, dumping all of the information on you, but you're like, okay, I don't have a clue how to use this. Well, on the Telegram, you will know how to use this. And just to combine that, we do have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Sydney time, the webinars, okay? And every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and every Thursday, we do have those webinars for you for free. The way to join is joining the Telegram, and then I will send the link into the Telegram so you can join the Telegram, and then you can join the webinar through the link. I will send the Zoom link into the Telegram, okay? Cool. So Donald Trump just imposed 50% tariffs into European Union, okay, EU. What are the effects and what's happening? Because on Friday, I've mentioned I'm short US dollar Japanese yen and I'm short Aussie yen, okay? Both of those trades are in profit. Well, Aussie Japanese yen, I've closed it up, half of the trade, and then the other half I've put it onto stop loss at break even, and then I hit at the break even. But US dollar Japanese yen, it's in profit, it's running, it's pretty good trade. And I've mentioned I was going to enter those trades, and I've put it up the analysis. A lot of banks, a lot of researchers are expecting more strength to come to Japanese yen, okay? Maybe even we're talking about US dollar Japanese yen down to 138. We have been talking about those levels for ages and ages and ages, all right? And we did nearly hit it I think 3 weeks ago, and then we came back because the US dollar sort of resurgence of the US dollar, and then now we're having that, you know, I've mentioned as well, because the US dollar was going up but was without actual structural longs. It was basically a pullback, liquidating positions down there, and then markets sort of breathe a little bit, better price to short, institutions go and short. The commitments of traders have more positions short than long. So, you know, lots of things are looking great to be short in the US dollar, especially against a safe haven currency like the Japanese yen, where we most likely continue to have the GDP very strong, unemployment very strong, very low in a sense. As well, the inflation keeps coming, very sticky there. Most likely the Bank of Japan will hike the interest rates or will be hawkish, okay? So continue with a stronger currency. That being said, let's get into what Donald Trump said. Well, he say in the last few minutes of the market onto Friday market close that he was going to impose 50% tariffs into Europe. Just after that, on Saturday morning for us here in Australia, most likely Friday night for everyone that are watching us from Europe, New York, US, South America, Africa, those places are still Friday. So they're like, I've received a call after he said the 50% tariffs. I received a call from Europe Secretary International Relations, and we had a chat, and that 50% was due to be into the 1st of June or 9th of June. If I'm not wrong, it's either 1st of June or 9th of June. I'm so sorry, I can't remember that day. And then she convinced Trump to postpone, again, you know, it's always like that, postpone the tariffs to July, 9th of July, okay? So I'm sure it's on 9th of July. So she basically talked to Trump saying that we are making up the things here. We want to have a chat with you. We wanna put down the tariffs that we have, Europe have into US. We wanna lower that, but you need to lower that 50% as well. Most likely it will be below 25%, okay? From what Trump has been doing, from what Trump has been saying and sort of demonstrating to us, most likely it will be half of that, at least half of half of the 50% that he imposed now, but it's not into effect until 9th of July. So Europe's still gathering, you know, let's say documents or whatever they want to do to go and talk to Trump. And then once that talk happens, they will decide whatever. Same thing happened with China, okay? But China sort of took a while to happen, and I sort of remember the last tipping point of Trump saying, China knows that there's no downgrade from here, only I'm gonna continue to increase the tariff. So that was kind of scary because everyone's like, oh my God, something's really bad's going to happen. And then a few days after, China sort of, yeah, we want to have a talk. And then everything sort of calms down. So is the market risk on or is the market risk off? Well, based on that quick response from Europe, I guess that the market is risk off, okay, sorry, risk on, okay? And the reason is, if we look past, if we look the past ones, when Trump sort of said like, oh, we're going to put tariffs on Canada, we're going to put tariffs on Mexico, we're going to put tariffs on China, those three countries tried to fight back. They try to like, yeah, okay, you want to do it, we're going to do double. Whatever you do, I do double. Whatever you do, I will do double. That's it. That's what they were doing. And as of Europe, quick responding, not even 5 hours later, quick responding to giving a call to President Trump from the Europe Senate, it sort of demonstrates that yes, they're looking to work out the tariffs and there's no need to be afraid, okay? So I guess Australian dollar will be very strong, okay? Most the Asian currencies, Australian dollar, New Zealand currency, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, as well as Chinese one will be strong, okay, against especially the US dollar, Europe, pound for this week only because pound has been one of the strongest performance, and I really don't understand much why, because as soon as we see the unemployment rate starts to rise into UK, things will change, okay? But maybe a short GBP USD, the very short term, we can probably work out with that one. So yeah, I'm most likely risk on. So I'm looking to buy Australian dollar, selling pound against, so GBP AUD, Euro AUD as well, good short position. Aussie Japanese yen as well, maybe a good short position after a quick pullback. So that's pretty much my view for the week ahead, all right? We do have a few events. I'm going to be talking about those events tomorrow into the Tuesday webinar from 4 to 5 p.m. Sydney time. So if you're not yet into the Telegram, please do join. The link is on the description. I hope you could understand something what just happened over the weekend. As I say, you blink, you miss something. So it's always good to be into the Telegram where I share those. Soon it hits at that news, like 5 minutes before, I already sending the breakdown for the Telegram. Okay, so really great to be in there. Really good knowledge. Guys, I hope everyone have a beautiful week ahead. There's a lot of things happening. It's the last week of the month. So may not have that much volatility because a lot of institutions will be rebalancing the portfolio. That means, you know, cutting short some positions, putting some longs in another places. So, you know, market will be maybe a little bit stuck until Tuesday, Wednesday, and then after that, we may continue to have a pretty volatile month, I guess, that we're having. Next month probably will be very volatile as well. And next month is half of the year, so hopefully you guys did some good trades already this year. And if you're not, you're missing the Telegram and you're missing the webinar because these are the types of information you need to drive into some chaotic market like this. All right, guys, don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, and I see you tomorrow on the webinar, or I see you in the next video. See you guys, bye-bye.